This is not an underwear factory. This is the Kazakhstan Cancer Patient Support Foundation, Healthy Asia. For many women with breast cancer who had their breasts removed, such prosthetic underwear gives hope for a better life. Nagima Plokhikh is one of the women who was given the devastating news. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. She had an operation, but the cancer spread. One operation followed another, changing her life forever. Nagima decided to fight it, and she won, despite the doctor's predictions that she had only a couple of years to live. Nagima decided that if she could beat cancer, so could many other women, and she established the Healthy Asia Foundation for all cancer sufferers.
Our
main goal is to help diagnose cancer at the early stages, when people have a 95% chance of survival and 95% of treatments are successful. At that stage, life expectancy would not be 5 years, but 30 to 40 years or more, as in Western Europe.
Every year, 3,000 women in Kazakhstan are diagnosed with breast cancer. Half of them die. In many cases, women see their doctors too late because they're too scared their husbands would leave them. But breast cancer doesn't have to be fatal. Women can fight it and do so successfully.
60% of women get ill because they do not have the right lifestyle. They don't know how to prevent illness, and therefore they limit their life expectancy, which leaves their children orphaned and their husbands widowers.
Regular checkups are an important first step, but women in Kazakhstan do not go for screenings regularly. They are busy working and looking after their families. There's also a big shortage of qualified specialists and equipment. Healthy Asia Foundation started a project of screenings at the workplace, and dozens of breast cancer cases were detected in the early stages.
There's one more important factor. Many women that we screen do not want to have a checkup because they do not want to know if they have cancer. And they are even more worried about their employer finding out that they are ill, as they are afraid to lose their jobs.
Their worries are well-founded. Kazakhstani laws do not defend women's rights to holidays and medical leave. Breast cancer treatment takes at least a year to complete, but the employers only give women 3 months paid leave. That is why many women with cancer lose their jobs. This problem prompted Nagima to start working with trade unions and Kazakhstani NGOs, because new laws needed to be introduced.
If we do not include in employment contracts such things as special rooms for resting, medical equipment supply, or simply time off for women who need to undergo cancer treatment, we will not be able to achieve any major changes.
Thanks to Nagima's organization, thousands of women have found out more about breast cancer, and the number of women going for checkups has grown by 20%. 3,000 women had screenings, and half of them found they had some breast abnormalities. Nagima hopes that a national state program of screenings and of breast cancer prevention will be established in 2007.
The most important thing is to be able to overcome all the difficulties that face you. You must be brave, you need to be respected and loved, and then all obstacles become less difficult to deal with.
Thanks to Nagima and her Healthy Asia Foundation, Kazakhstan became a member of Europa Donna, a European breast cancer coalition. The pink ribbon is the symbol of the campaign against breast cancer.
Everything that happens with us in this life happens for a reason. This is what I have realized. People need to live their lives for others, because living simply for oneself is not fulfilling.